So if you see this image which is shown on the screen, what is the meaning? What do you understand by this image in a common manner? You tell me. Any one student, just go through this image. And for the examination point of view, this topic is very important. As I mentioned, which is the most important unit for you people? Electrostatics and electromagnetism. Anyone in electromagnetism, what are the topics we have taken? Force experienced by the conductor and force between two parallel conductors. Anyone student, just tell me, can you see the force with your eyes between two conductors? Can we see the force? We cannot see the force with our eyes. We can experience that force. Yes or no? So we cannot see the force experienced by the conductor. We cannot see. This is the electrical force. This is not any mechanical force. Okay. Now, the challenging topic is lifting power of an electromagnet. So first we have to draw the electromagnet and we have to prove one derivation. So from this image, what you people are able to understand, see this top figure is nothing but the electromagnet. I am just passing the current through it. It has got the iron rod. On the iron rod, I am placing the copper wire. It creates huge magnetic field, and that magnetic field is able to attract this steel rods, and the steel rods are picked up by this electromagnet. So today, how much force and how much magnetic field is created, we are supposed to prove. Now, I hope all students have understood this figure. Any question, anyone? This image, why we are showing? Lifting power of an electromagnet. Yes. So this is an electromagnet which is used to pick up the huge machines with the creation of magnetic energy. So as an engineers, we are supposed to explain with derivation. So the same concept here. Okay. So when you are placed in any company, you should create an electromagnet which picks up the different variety of objects. Okay. How to, so engineering, the equations we are going to discuss now. So first, all students, please draw along with me the basic electromagnet. So start drawing now. 1 second. Let me share the digital board on the screen. On the screen now, the board is visible. Anyone confirm?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Whiteboard. All
sir.
of you, how to draw the, see, basic electromagnet means I am just taking. So first see and draw. You draw a straight line only. Okay, you just draw along with me now. Start drawing. This is the iron rod, iron or steel. Okay. So how to develop the electromagnet? Anyone? Any idea now? On this iron rod, this is the iron material I have taken. On this iron rod, I have to place the copper wire. Okay. So how to place the copper wire? You see. Yes. Roll number 2. Ask the question.
Nothing, sir.
Okay. Okay. Right. So all of you do along with me. Okay. So I am just using, anyone tell me how many turns I am using copper wire? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. So next, you can modify this one. All of you are doing along with me, all of you. Otherwise, it is very difficult to draw.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can place your wish. Any number of turns you can place. So the copper wire, okay, here it has come curvature, yeah. So here it is challenging again. So here you stop and you start doing like this, copper wire. Okay, so now Here also just follow this one. How many turns we have taken on left side, right side also same number of turns. Okay, certain. Now it is finished. So let us finish this one. So we call, see, now all the students, this is important. So this is one end of the wire, and here also the ending part. This is the another end of the wire. Okay, so if you are connecting battery, one end will be positive, another end will be negative. So this is here battery. Another name is what? Anyone tell me? What is another name for the battery? Voltage source. Okay, all of you. Your switchboard you are having no in your house. The switchboard, another name is nothing but voltage source. So we write here voltage means we write here V generally. Now engineering drawing subject you are having no, all of you, drawing subject.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here
Yes,
you are
sir.
using this arrow marks, no, this representation. Okay,
Yes,
here
sir.
Yes, sir.
without any machine we do. So here I want to, so these are two wires. Between two wires I am connecting the battery. So every time I should not show the battery diagram, I can show the battery or the switchboard by the voltage. Voltage is nothing but the energy given to the elements. So here we are having the voltage. So I am just drawing. So anyone tell me what happens when I turn on the voltage? When I connect a battery to this copper wire, what will happen? Anyone? When I connect a battery to this copper wire, current starts to flow through the wire. Yes or no? All of you, you have to draw the current and imagine this is the direction that current is flowing through the wire. Arrow marks we have to show. Without arrow marks, we will never get any marks. Okay, this is very important. And always see that just like transformer, you have done no diagram, all of you. Transformer diagram, that notes I will release. So here opposite end should be there. Okay, the arrow mark. And now current is flowing through this one. So if this is the positive terminal, current starts from the positive terminal, it flows through the circuit and comes back to the negative terminal. So now this one I am assuming it as the north pole. Electromagnet contains one iron material. This is now labeling the parts, you can write if you want. This is which material? Anyone? Iron. So I am writing here I. This is made up of iron material. Iron is having high permeability, that is it takes maximum magnetic energy. This is iron material. Okay, so this is this current where it is starting this end. So we assume this is the north pole and this will be the south pole. Yes. Okay, now I am closing this one. So I have taken one. Okay, okay, north and south here. So here also it will be north and south only. This one also north and south. So as the current, wherever the current is starting, that particular end we call it as north, and here wherever current is coming back, it is called the south. So now magnetic energy we are supposed to show. So all students, how to represent the magnetic energy? Magnetic energy is represented by which letter? Q, or I can call it magnetic energy or magnetic field or magnetic flux. So every time we cannot show the magnetic energy, we write by the Q. So all students, now you see, so magnetic, when current flows through the copper wire, what will happen? Anyone tell me? When current flows through this copper wire, what will happen? Magnetic energy is created. It is across this entire iron material. So this iron material is also creating magnetic energy. We have to show that inside the iron material also magnetic energy is created. So now we have to draw these lines. These lines are also explaining that iron material is magnetized. What do you mean by the word magnetized? Anyone? Magnetized means what? Magnetized. Magnetized means magnetic energy is created across the surroundings of the iron material. Okay, so now I am drawing that magnetic energy also. So let us draw here, all of you. Okay, so here it is created everywhere. Magnetic energy is created everywhere. I am just drawing here. Right. So magnetic energy I am showing here. Sir, why you are drawing these curved lines? I will explain here.
Sir, at 12 and English class in
One second. Tell me.
At 12 and English class link has come, sir.
English class. Okay, just give
Yes,
me. Faculty name is Kim, sir, right? Kim. One second. Any student tell me the. Okay, 1 second. I'll speak with the sir. You just draw the diagram. हेलो सर गुड आफ्टरनून सर एक स्मॉल रिक्वेस्ट है सर सडनली थोड़ा एक स्मॉल रिक्वेस्ट है सर मेरे तरफ से वो मैं अभी 12 o'clock को थोड़ा क्लास स्टार्ट करा सर मैं सडनली मैं सिविल मैडम का है बोल के वही मैं अभी वही सर मैं स्टूडेंट्स बोल रहे थे अभी ओके सर मैं कंटिन्यू कर लूँ क्या क्लास थैंक यू सर थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू सर Yes, all students. Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I spoke with the English sir right now. Okay, you can continue with this class. Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay. So we have drawn the diagram. Sir, what is the use of this one? What is this? This is an electromagnet. Okay. So what is the figure I have shown just now? The figure which you have seen. So now the upper part I have drawn, okay, electromagnet. Now this is called the load. Load means iron cage or steel cage. So let us say I want to lift one particular load. So now all of you see here. So I am just drawing here one particular line which is called the load. Load means what? Any object which has to be lifted up, lifted to the top position. So first, after drawing this for your understanding, I will show you the load. All of you have drawn this one, all students, this diagram?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am taking you to the derivation part. So first, in order to pick up any object, what we can do, we can create an electromagnet. So electromagnet. All of you might have seen the metro rail system, metro rail. Okay, the flyovers you have seen, huge blocks will be there. So how they are going to lift with the creation of magnetic energy. So anyone student confirm me? The new document is shown on the screen. All of you are able
Yes,
to
sir.
see. So our topic is lifting power of a magnet, but the real name is lifting power of an electromagnet. Electromagnet. We are not discussing the general small black color magnets, electromagnets. So same diagram which I have shown you on the screen, how to draw, I just shown here. So this is the electromagnet, okay, which is having north and south pole. So it creates the magnetic energy. So these lines are nothing but explaining certain magnetic energy is present here. Okay. So what is this diagram, sir? This is also another method of drawing the electromagnet. Here I have taken in the shape of the rectangle. Here I have taken in the shape of the curve, in the shape of inverted U. So you can draw this or you can draw this one. Okay. So better to go for this one. So what is the use of this electromagnet? Electromagnet has to lift certain heavy machines or certain cage. So any cage is made up of iron or steel. It can be easily lifted by electromagnet. So we are having, so this is called the load. Load means you must draw one rectangular box. Rectangular box is representing, it is iron cage or steel cage. Okay. So this load we have to pick up with the help of electromagnet. So we pass the current. When current flows through the magnet, magnetic energy is created, which will attract this steel cage, and the steel cage will move towards the electromagnet, and electromagnet will lift this particular object. Okay, that's what we know. Now you see, all of you. So we have to explain mathematically. So what is this dx? Any guesses, anyone? Imagine that this iron cage is moving with this very small position, change in the position of the iron cage, because when magnetic energy is created, iron cage will move towards the electromagnet or attracted towards the electromagnet. So we assume let x be the initial position of iron cage or steel cage, and there is a small change in the position which is called the dx. So generally we write, whenever we are moving from one place to another place, change in the position is represented by dx. Okay. So again, engineering drawing subject is used here. So how to indicate with this arrow marks? These arrow marks are indicating that dx is the small change in the position. This is one vertical line, this dotted lines. So initially where the object is present, anyone tell me? This is the position of the object. After certain period of time, the object has moved from this position to the new dotted lines. So this is the new position of the object. So change in the position is given by dx. Okay. Now, how to explain in the examination? As it is, you have to write. So what is I? Anyone tell me? We have to assume this one. So why we are supposed to write this word? Let I be the current, means this is our assumption. So that's why we have to write let I be the current. Anyone tell me what is Q or phi?
Magnetic.
Let
energy.
Q be the magnetic flux or magnetic field or magnetic energy. Units are Webers. See, our language is not English language. Simple words and diagram is explaining. So what is N? How many number of turns of the copper wire? Copper wire means conductor only. So how many turns? If I am going for, let us say I want to create maximum magnetic energy, large number of turns we are going to use. So F. F means what? Anyone tell me? F stands for?
Force due to the gravity.
Not due to gravitational force. Now you see, all of you are written on the screen. Force of attraction, magnetic force. So when magnetic energy is created, that magnetic energy will attract this iron cage. So how much force is created? Attraction force is nothing but represented by F. So F is the magnetic force of attraction which is present between electromagnet and the iron cage. Is it clear, all the students? What is F means? F is the force present between electromagnet and the iron cage. Okay. Now all students, now you understand this word. What is this word? Anyone read out?
Work done.
Work done. Work done. Sir, why you are using this word? Okay, because whenever any object is moving from one place to another place and magnetic field is making that object to move from one place to another place, we use the word work done. Work done in moving the iron cage for a small distance is given by, what is the work done formula? W is equal to force into change in the distance. Yes or no? So here we are creating magnetic energy, magnetic force, and that force is changing the position of the object. So work done is equal to force into change in the distance. Is it clear, all of you? The formula now. Work done, W is equal to force into change in the distance. So what is the next one? Let X be the initial position of iron cage. Okay. Now, because of creation of magnetic field, iron cage is moving towards the magnet. So dx be the change in the position of the iron cage. Is this point is clear, all the students? Let X be the initial position of iron cage. Okay. Now, after certain period of time, because of magnetic field, now you can see the diagram now. What is dx, anyone?
Change in position.
Change in the position. So from this position to the new position is represented by dotted lines. So change in the position of the iron cage is dx. We have to explain mathematically. So what will be the formula now? Work done, W is equal to F means force into change in distance. What is the formula for change in distance, all the students? Dx. We have taken it as dx. So W is equal to F into dx. Now all the students, you see how many sides it is having, the iron cage? 1, 2, 3 and 4 sides. Yes or no, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So we have to create the magnetic field, and magnetic field should be applicable for how many sides? 4 sides. So generally we will never use the word 4 sides and 3 sides. We use the word area. So magnetic field required. How much magnetic field you have to generate? Magnetic field required is equal to area of the cage. A stands for the area into dx, the change in the position. Okay, and next this particular value, b square by 2u naught. So I will tell you this one, b square by 2u naught. So why we are getting b square by 2 into u naught, we'll discuss. So now here you see, all of you, what is magnetic field density? Anyone? Magnetic field density is represented by B, and B is equal to the space occupied by magnetic energy. Yes or no, all of you? So here magnetic energy is occupying certain space. The space occupied by magnetic energy is given by magnetic field density. So now I am saying that magnetic energy is occupying the entire iron cage. Magnetic energy is moving this iron cage, means mathematically we have to use the word, the amount of magnetic field is b square by 2 into u naught. What is u naught? Permeability. Permeability definition, anyone tell me? Ability of a material to allow magnetic energy through it, to pass the magnetic energy to it. So work done, what is the formula, all of you? Work done equal to force into change in the distance, and magnetic field required. How much magnetic field I require now? Anyone tell me now? See and tell me. Magnetic field required for the entire iron cage is how much? All of you, for the entire iron cage, area of the cage, area into dx into b square by 2u naught. This you have to remember. Okay, now let us continue the derivation now. Yes. Now you read, new document is screen shown on the screen, all the students.
Yes, sir.
Magnetic field required. How much magnetic field I require to move that iron cage? It depends upon area of the cage, change in the position of the cage, iron cage, and magnetic field density, strength. So b square, sir, why you are writing b square? So I am taking area here. Yes sir, no, all of you. Length into breadth. So length into breadth is nothing but area. So we say here b square by 2 times of u naught. Anyone tell me, we have done the problems. What is u naught value? Anyone? Always u r is equal to 1. See, all of you, what is the formula for magnetic field density? B is equal to read out here. phi by A, this is one formula, magnetic flux per area, and B is equal to U into H, this is one formula, and U is equal to U naught into UR, and U naught formula, anyone tell me? 4 pi into 10 to
4
the power
pi
of
into
minus
10.
7. Very good. What is this 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 means? The we are having the air, okay, the permeability of air. That means in the air, magnetic energy will be existing. So how much magnetic energy will be existing is nothing but given by 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, which is practically taken by the scientist. We have to follow that one. So from these expressions, we can obtain this particular value, B square by 2 into U naught. So the magnetic energy required to move that iron cage depends on area, change in the position, and the magnetic field density. Okay, so magnetic field created, required means how much magnetic field I require, that much magnetic field I have to create. Magnetic field created or required equal to work done in moving iron cage. So what is this equation you have written? So how much amount of magnetic energy I am creating, that magnetic energy has to move that iron cage. Yes or no? So moving the iron cage means what is the word we have to write? Work done in moving the iron cage. Anyone tell me what is the formula for work done? Work done.
F into dx.
Force into change in the distance, okay, which is equal to magnetic field created. So how much magnetic field I am creating, it should be able to move that particular object. It is equal to, so we equate both the values here. As I mentioned initially, this is the important and toughest one. Only the new concept is this B square by 2 U naught. Now you see all of you, LHS equal to RHS, dx get cancelled. So force, we require the force, okay. So force is equal to B square into A by 2 U naught. What is the unit of force, anyone? Unit of force is Newton. Okay, Newton. So I repeat once again this derivation as it is you have to write in the examination. What is our topic? What is the power of a magnet? How to what extent the magnet can lift an object, electromagnet. So first we must draw the electromagnet. Okay, we have drawn. Electromagnet is creating magnetic energy. Okay, now if an iron cage is placed in the presence of magnet, what's going to happen? This iron cage is attracted towards the electromagnet. So we are supposed to show mathematically change in the position of the iron cage. What is the change in the position of iron cage? Anyone tell me what we have written mathematically? Change dx. Okay, let us assume the initial position is x, change in the position is dx. So how to explain in the examination? Let I be the current, Q be the magnetic field, force be the attraction force between magnet and the iron cage, not the gravitational force. Now work done, because iron cage is moving from one place to another place. Work done is equal to force into change in distance and F into dx. Magnetic field required. How much magnetic field I have to generate? It is not a fixed value. It is nothing but the formula. Anyone tell me how much magnetic field I require now? Magnetic field required is depending upon the object. If I am giving you different object, the formula starts to change. So which object we have taken, rectangular or circular? Rectangular cage or circular cage we have taken in the diagram? Rectangular. So rectangular, we are having length, breadth and height. So first I am taking area. Magnetic field required is nothing but depending on area, change in the distance and amount of magnetic field density, B square by 2 U naught. So no need to, if this brackets have written means it is only for your understanding. So okay, you are creating magnetic energy, but that magnetic energy has to do the useful work. What it has to do, anyone tell me? The magnetic energy which we are creating, what it has to do? It has to move that iron cage. Moving the iron cage is nothing but work done in moving iron cage. So how much amount of work is done by the magnetic field? Force into distance, change in distance. So both are equated here. So we get the force value. So what is the lifting power of a magnet? Tell me the formula, all of you. Lifting power of a magnet, what is the formula? F is equal to, lifting power means the force. F is equal to, come on, read out. F is equal to B square into A by 2 U naught.
A by 2 U
2 U naught. B square into A by 2 U naught. Okay. So all of you, now you see, let me share one screen. just give me 1 minute time. I'll release this material, you can draw. Now you will understand. So what I was trying to show last class. 1 second. Let me share one particular image. Okay, I'll show you one image, but in the now on the screen, what you are able to see, the same document, right? Okay, now all of you, okay, after this derivation, we got one simple 2 marks question. Now anyone read out what are these materials? Soft magnetic materials and hard magnetic materials. We are having the classification. Is it visible on the screen? Anyone tell me?
Yes, sir.
Tabular column. So what are soft magnetic materials? We use these materials in the industries. What are those? Example, iron, silicon, steel. Okay. And what are hard magnetic materials? Tungsten, carbon, and cobalt. Okay. So which one is better? High permeability means, anyone tell me what is the meaning? High permeability means?
Which creates the more magnetic.
Very good, very good. Iron and steel, they accept, they take, they eat, or they consume high magnetic energy. Whereas tungsten and cobalt, they are having low permeability. They take only very less amount of magnetic energy. That's why everywhere we go for iron and silicon, steel or steel. So what is the disadvantage? Small energy loss. That means magnetic field is maximum, so losses will be less. Yes, sir. So here what is the disadvantage? High energy loss. So now next point you see, as it is you have to write magnetization. This is important. Magnetization means what? Increase in the value of magnetic energy. I've written in the brackets for your understanding. Magnetization and demagnetization. Now anyone tell me what is demagnetization? In brackets I've written whenever magnetic field value is decreasing. Yes, sir. Magnetic energy will increase and magnetic energy is decreasing. Example I'll tell you where you will see in your house. When you turn on the fan is rotating with the maximum speed immediately or slowly it is increasing its speed? Anyone just tell me. When you turn on the fan slowly increases.
Slowly
Yes.
it will increase.
When we turn on the fan, why the fan is increasing slowly means fan speed, magnetic energy is increasing. When you switch on the fan, you should say the word fan is magnetizing. That is, magnetic field is increasing. And when you switch off the fan, immediately fan is stopped. Anyone? When you switch off the fan, fan is stopped? No. Fan decreases, speed decreases, which is called demagnetization. So for this one, for this soft magnetic materials, magnetization and demagnetization is easy, whereas the magnetization is very slow here. That's why we have written gradual rise. Okay. Sir, where it is used? Where these soft magnetic materials are used? So these are used in the construction of, read out this word, your favorite word. Transformers and electrical machines. Electrical machine means your boring pump, water pump and fan. And these are used, this tungsten, all these are used for making magnets. Okay. So there is a small topic in the material, it will there, you can read out this one. But let me show you today's class, the derivation and the force. What is the lifting power of a magnet value? Anyone tell me now? Formula. Lifting power of a magnet. F is equal to B square into A by 2 into U naught. Into U naught. Sir, show me U naught means no, we cannot show. This is the engineering. Everything is existing in the air, different energies. Those energies, values we are going to write in the form of expression. Now, I hope you will understand this animation which I was trying to show. Now it is shown on the screen. Animation, you are visible?
Yes, sir.
So
all of you, one day, what is this diagram? One student has asked. This is the lifting power of a magnet. So magnet small, this is the magnet, it is attracting small piece of iron, as I mentioned. See how it is obtaining in the shape. So I've shown you, all of you have seen this movie Thor. Not seen? THOR, this movie you see. Now here also you see. Lifting power of a magnet. So all these people are creating. Now you tell me in this figure, which figure? The sixth one, I think. Sorry, fifth one. How much force is created by that magnet here? Anyone tell me? It is lifting the human body. Come on, tell me. The force created by this magnet, F is equal to B square into A by 2U naught. Yes sir, all of you. The force created by the magnet is B square into A by 2U naught. Here also you can see this one. How the magnet, how this hammer is coming to his hand. So this person, Thor, means he is able to create its own electromagnetic field. Now one question I am asking. Can human beings generate electromagnetic field?
Yes, sir.
Answer is yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, whenever you are laughing, whenever you are giving the smile, your body generates positive electromagnetic field. Positive energy it is creating. Whenever you are shouting or whenever you are crying, your electromagnetic field value starts to decrease. So whenever we are strong and whenever you are showing the appearance, good appearance with the impression of smile, you are creating the magnetization, that is positive magnetic field. With positive magnetic field, we can attract different objects. Human body generates the positive electromagnetic field, which can even attract certain objects. So that reality I'll show you in next class. Sir, you are saying that human body is able to do certain different operations with magnetic field. I'll show you in the next class, the real time one. Okay. So today's class, you just be perfect with this derivation. Any question anybody is having?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Come on.
Sir, if you don't mind, third unit మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి PDF పెట్టారా సార్?
థర్డ్ యూనిట్ ఇంకా నేను ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మర్స్ ఇండక్టర్స్ నోట్స్ ఇంకా రెడీ చేయలేదు, మీకు తొందరలో పెడతా అని చెప్పాను. మీకు ఇచ్చిన నోట్స్ ఏంటి? యూనిట్ 1 ఉంది కదా అందరి దగ్గర, ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇంకా థియరీ యూనిట్ 1. నెక్స్ట్ యూనిట్ 2 ఇచ్చాను, ఓకేనా. యూనిట్ 3 ఇంకా నేను మెటీరియల్ ఇవ్వలేదు, నేను 2-3 days లో ఇస్తాను అది. యూనిట్ 4 ఏంటి మనకు మెటీరియల్? ఎలక్ట్రోస్టాటిక్స్ మెటీరియల్ ఐ హావ్ గివెన్. ఇంకోటి మొన్న 2 classes ది PDFs పంపించాను. ఏవేవి? ఫోర్స్ బిట్వీన్ 2 కండక్టర్స్, force experienced by the conductor. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clarify అయింది కదా మీకు. యూనిట్ 3 ఇంకా నేను ఇయ్యలేదు మెటీరియల్, అది కంప్లీట్ మెటీరియల్ ఇస్తాను. యూనిట్ 4 ఇండివిజువల్ PDFs ఇస్తున్నాను, అది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. ఓకే, రైట్. స్టిల్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్ ఎనీవన్?
No, sir.
రైట్, ఓకే, రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.